Okay.
Help me out a little bit. But it's been a lot of fun. I mean, the cool part for me is I don't know a lot of the COD players. Like a lot of the Halo players do back from MLG events. You know, they're friends with some of them, or there's some crossover players. But I've met a ton of new people. Yeah. Followers are just jumping up because of the little involvement we did. So it's fun, man.
Yeah, it was awesome. In case you guys who are tuning in don't know, Gandhi and Maven came over. I had them cast a game of Search and Destroy, and it was hilarious. I was like, so what game type are you most experienced with? Maven's like, well, you know, I played about 2 weeks of Counter-Strike. I'm like, then you're good to go.
Yeah, but when we say 2 weeks, it was about 12 hours a day for 2 weeks. So it was quite a bit. But looks like we are ready to go here.
All right, here we go. So we're going to be kicking things off with Goofy, apparently, as he tries to go in for the overshield up by top mid. And he actually cannot seem to get it there. Goofy is going to get taken out. Now trying to take a look around. I believe Formal has the OS. So Formal with the OS, that's going to be pretty good here. He's going to find a player over by the transition to yellow-blue now, and lots of pressure being applied here. He's going to lose that OS right away, Maven.
Yeah, we've been seeing like the OS, you know, it deteriorates faster since that update. It's just this event. I mean, we've been talking about it every game. It's just evaporating on people. We haven't seen a lot of big plays because of the OS.
Yeah, I mean, Overshield, which is actually quite surprising too that is something that would have happened, because Overshield played such a factor. It was almost as if it was like it was its own power weapon, you know, like you became the power weapon. Not anymore. It really just kind of negated that. So
I mean, it's definitely it doesn't hurt you. I mean, it's definitely helpful to have it, but it's not the game changer that it was before. That's exactly
that we've always seen in Halo. So Goofy is going to get taken out there, as the score presently, if I'm correct, is going to be about 9-8.
No, but we are. No, we're in the CTF, so it is 0-0.
Well, it's going to be 9-8 in my mind.
Yeah, it's funny because you fell for what we didn't have this screen the first day. We were trying to pull scores off of this, and we were just making up numbers.
Yeah, I mean, I can see you guys doing this. So it's 0-0.
Yeah, 9-8, 0-6 they all look the same.
Yeah, I mean, really, it's all shaped in the same manner.
Yeah.
So tell me a bit about this SVR squad. You know, Severance. I mean, we know Goofy, but tell me about Spartan, Gabriel, Proverb, man.
Well, what's funny, you know, that I mentioned is this is actually one of the more practiced teams coming into this event. There were a lot of like kind of your thrown together crews. They were the one that was kind of built right away. About 3 weeks before the event, you know, so Goofy was streaming quite a bit, and they're all just really powerful slayers for their individual squads, and we're seeing that on display here.
Yeah, and I'm always a big fan of Goofy, and he just is always so good. I mean, if you take a look here, just very clean BR shot. Yeah, he really just does not miss, and you can see the flag was just pulled, but he ends up getting stopped there. Goofy going to have to double back as his teammates going to begin to move in there. Gabriel actually going to be top mid, working alongside. Actually taking up his solo. So Spartan and Gabriel doing a solid job there. Enable is going to be back by the blue side. So red side, he managed to flank all the way around.
Oh, poor Enable on the bottom right here. He tried to backwork the overshield 3 times.
Oh, man.
And kept hitting the ledge and just missed. Oh, that had to have been frustrating.
I can only imagine, man. So Goofy still on your screen, guys, as the flag actually is going to be in the hand of Spartan. And they put the flag away. So there we go, 1-0 right now. As Severance here showing some life against the, one of my favorite squads, Ambush.
Yeah, I mean, they've been the quote-unquote God Squad. I mean, the only event they did was last event. And that, just so you know, was only the second objective score against them the entire event.
Really?
Yes. Wow. So not only have they been winning all their games, but they've been truly dominating.
Well, you know what, there's Spartan. He is doing his absolute best to make sure that he is going to be able to win this one. Spartan now, of course, finding a player right by the bottom mid, but the flag has been pulled, and it actually has been pulled by Gabriel.
Yes,
so Gabriel
and he's making it. I don't think anyone's in position to really stop him if he gets around the corner.
So how crazy would this be if they go 2-0? Like
they're going to. He's just about to run that in, and it is.
Not in just yet, but
he's stuck.
Okay, there we go. I was like a little worried for a second.
And this is where you have this discussion. Ambush has been sitting and waiting for 4 hours.
Yeah.
You know, is it better to come in after that emotional series, or better to be rested? So far, it's kind of looking like the favors in that team that's been playing for the last 2 hours.
Yeah, I mean, really, if you've been playing this long and you're just going to feel the energy, a little 10-minute break isn't going to do anything to affect you. But if you have been sitting around not doing anything, your hands are going to get cold. You're going to be like, oh, come on, I just want to play. Like, I was talking with some of the Call of Duty players over there, and they're like, Golden Boy, we hate you because we're not playing right now. I'm like, I wish it was more I could do. You know, it's called time. Yeah. But, I mean, the thing is, if you're sitting around, it's really difficult. By the way, Spartan has the flag again.
Yeah, they're getting a lot of pulls here. And it's a tough thing for the AGL and UMG is you want everyone to see all the games on stream. We have extra setups here where people could be playing, but it doesn't give the viewers a chance to watch these great matchups.
Exactly, exactly. And there you actually saw a proverb, I believe. He ended up getting taken out on that one. Flag is going to be down. It goes for the return there, and I believe that was going to be Spartan trying to put in shots, and the flag has now been pulled by Enable for ambush, as Enable is going to get taken out, though, and the flag still in the hands of Severance, Maven. So that means that they're looking pretty solid. Oh my God.
Ola.
Pistola always coming up clutch.
I think they only have 3 seconds. Oh, what a play.
Amazing play. I mean, that's what Pistola does. He's so sneaky.
Oh, he really is. He really is the sneakiest.
But they do manage to put the flag in, and it is going to be 3-0 right now as Severance is rolling against Ambush. Maven did not expect that.
I feel like there's someone on the outside that does not want me to watch Breaking Bad tonight. That's all this is.
I forgot that
it's a hate crime against my wanting to watch Breaking Bad.
I legitimately forgot that the career was. I mean, that the movie, the show, whatever.
Yeah.
I'll watch it.
Debuts tonight. Oh, it's amazing.
I know, it's amazing. But I mean, my wife watches it. I'll just let her watch it.
But she pulls me in. I mean, they're down 3 already, and this is not the start that I think anyone in attendance was expecting. So we'll see if they can get it turned around here.
Yeah, I mean, they only have about, I believe it's like 9 minutes and 21 seconds left in regulation, so they have time to work with. But in Halo, it's a much different beast. You have to just continue to get positioned and continue to punch your way through, grind your way out to get that flagpole. Yeah. And it's going to be an uphill battle here for Ambush, without a doubt.
Yeah, and a thing worth noting, especially for the new viewers, the only reason that Ambush is really at this event, because it is a smaller event, sometimes the big teams, they don't make it out, especially when one of their players couldn't come. They really came because they lost that last event. They wanted a morale booster, team booster, come in here, small event, win it. And this is not how they expected the finals to start.
Oh, yeah, without a doubt. I mean, again, we got to always talk about the fact that, you kind of have, and look at that, Overshield actually picked up by Enable as it's getting drained, but, Enable's still able to keep that OS. Gabriel, by the way, he's going to have that railgun, too. So we are going to be jumping on board with Enable. He is going to get that return on the flag. And where is he going to be moving?
I believe Ambush should be punching in their first cap here. And the game is far from over. Around 8 minutes left. 8 minutes is a ton of time in a map of this size.
Yeah, it is. It is a ton of time. But it's also a grind, too, because of a map of this size. You think you're going to be clear, you think you're going to be good to go, and then you go for the cap or you go for the pole, and then they kind of just all converge on you if you're not careful.
And there it is. It is 3-1, and let's see if they can use that as a bit of a boost in confidence here to turn this game around.
Yeah, I'm really looking to see a player like Pistola to step it up here, and also Heinz. Heinz has been very quiet, I would say, to me at least. I mean, I've been speaking to Heinz a lot this weekend, and he's been like super mellow. I mean, granted, that is Heinz.
Yeah, he's a more, definitely a less vocal person, but Pistola typically is too, unless he gets really fired up. If you awake the dragon that is Pistola, you're gonna hear it.
Yeah, and it's a scary thing.
Yeah,
it really
is. It's terrifying.
Yeah, and Enable, we know Enable. He just can't shut up.
Yeah, so no. He's one of the funniest people I know. Hilarious.
Yeah, he unfortunately is gonna get taken out there. 3-1 to the count right now as Enable is gonna be on your screen. Flag has not been pulled yet for either side, but Enable going to find a player top. Yellow throwing down the shot, able to connect. He's going to get...
Nice trade.
They go for the trade. I like that very much so. And a flag has been pulled by Gabriel, and it just seems like Severance always seem to have their hands on the ambush flag.
Yeah, I think I've seen 2 or 3 pulls for the ambush side and like 10 for Severance. So, it is capture the flag. Usually the more you touch the flag, better chances you have to score.
Yeah, well, usually.
The odds are in your favor.
Yeah, the odds are ever in your favor.
Now here we are. Back to Jennifer Lawrence Maven.
There we go. That's what I like to hear. Oh, man. Okay, so Enable here, we know he's doing workout. Have we seen a different side of Enable in this event? I mean, he's playing with 3 very seasoned, very conditioned players.
He hasn't looked that strong in this game right now. Just from what I've been seeing, his BR has been a little all over the place, but overall the event he's been playing great. He's really jumped in and filled the snipe down role so well because they both play a little slower. They both have phenomenal shots. It's been a very, very easy transition from what we've seen.
So would you replace Enable with snipe down?
No, I don't think that's gonna happen.
I want you to create drama. I want to go on the Beyond forums and be like, go and watch them to drop snipe down for Enable.
There are certain names in Halo that it makes them
don't drop.
Kind of not droppable, and
not droppable.
Snipe down is one of those guys that he would have to really struggle at a few events. I think to be dropped.
And Enable ended up getting that little broken neck there. That's unfortunate.
Yeah, the animations can be frustrating, but they are fun to watch.
They are fun to watch. It's like a animated, teabag.
Yeah, it basically is.
It's like, hey, I'm not going to teabag your body. I'm just going to assassinate you in the most embarrassing way. Yeah, gotcha. Oh, man. So, yeah, here we go now. Enable still, of course, on your screen as he is going to find a player down the bottom. It's going to be Gabriel having to double back here. He is going to be full red. No shields as he ends up getting taken out there as he advances over to the flag.
Yeah, and how much time I'm waiting? Well, once he respawns here, we'll have the big screen where we can actually get an update because it's getting close to pressure time. Yeah, they have 5 minutes is still a while. I mean, we've seen 3 caps happen in like a minute and a half. They just start sometimes they start to get pours, but they do have to get in motion here.
All right, well, we're going to see this. Enable, of course, is going to be defending his side and now making his way over. So Enable here with the advancement. Let's see if he's going to find a player there on the left side. But I like the way that he's basically coordinating pretty well. It's like they're really focusing their attention and they're making sure that everyone's putting in shots and being effective. And I like that a lot.
Oh,
and the actual overshield has been picked up by Enable. So
that was a
great play.
Dude, you see that Spartan, they have 3 guys basically for ambush, top, middle to lock up that overshield. All of a sudden, I just see Spartan soar in, jump over their heads, and was like a centimeter from stealing that.
It was like, it really could have worked, but if he was just a little bit lower.
Yeah, that would have been awesome. If he had like a thruster pack, just charged right through there.
That would have been so sick. And Enable now with the flag in hand. He's going to be so close. Also, no shields as he's going to fight his way. The flag doesn't go down there.
I don't think anyone's in the best position. No, never mind. There's Pistola. He's good to go.
Yeah, they're good. Pistola. Always to the rescue.
Usually in the right place at the right time.
That's what he does. And by the way, Hines is pulling the flag one more time as he's going to find players alongside him as well. But we are going to be on board here with Goofy. Goofy now from Severance looking to make this stop. And if they're able to do so, goes for the counter pull here. Shots fired. Pistola for the stop. He has a teammate there for support, and they are going to be able to return that flag, perhaps? No, they're not.
Oh, great play by the players of Ambush to get a touchdown. This should be at the tying cap.
They have
3 seconds left.
All right, and
there it is.
Wow, 3-3, man, as Ambush fights their way right back in this matchup against Severance.
And I don't know if you can hear. I'm assuming you can because he's about 3 feet from you. But Ola's fired up.
Oh yeah, and again we talked about it. That's when things get scary, very scary.
Yeah, I was walking to the restroom and bumped into Pistola on the way out, and he said, I think it was something along those lines. I'm going to make them wish they didn't play Halo 4.
Wow.
Yeah, so he's ready to go.
He's passionate. He's a passionate tiny man, and. So the flag was actually pulled, by the way. It was actually blue flag was pulled. So it seems like they do have some defense that they have to recoup here, as it is going to return in about 3 seconds. I believe they have coverage.
And we have around 3 minutes here left to go. Every time I try to check the time,
someone's dead. Yeah. It's just like that, just like that. Oh, wait a minute. So the actual OS pops up one more time. And who picked it up? That was actually Formal. So now Formal with the overshield.
And there will be, you're correct, there will be one more. But this overshield, I think, is going to lead to a cap. He barely got touched and was able to get the pull there.
Yep, and also that player's challenging down at the bottom. Oh, nice.
That was a hell of a last shot there from that Flagnum.
Yeah, he needed that one without a doubt. And it's going to be 4-3 right now as Ambush fights their way right back into this game. They were down 3-0, Maven. 3-0, and they came back.
Well, when you have several of the best players in the game, there's the type of plays you can make.
Yeah, right? And that's the sad part about it, man. That really is.
The team's a little bit stacked.
Yeah, a little bit, just a tad. And so we're going to be rounding out to the ending point of this game here. Actually, about 1 minute and 51 seconds. And the blue flag has
and that overshield we're going to see pop. I think it was around the 45 mark, so 15-45. That is probably going to be what decides the game, is who is able to get that overshield.
Yeah, if that is going to be the tie that leads us into overtime, or is that going to be the cap?
That's true.
We'll see here as actually we're going to have 2 down right now. 2 will be up for Ambush. But we're going to jump on board with Spartan here. He's going to see if he can find him in bottom mid, finding Pistola, putting out some shots. Ooh, can't clean that one up, quite surprising.
That's typical Pistola lives through everything.
Yeah, he survives the worst. But it seems like Spartan now is going to have to run away on this one, Maven. And he's going to find Pistola down at the bottom. So it's like you shoot him, he's like, come on, can you just die? No, I'm going to kill you instead.
He's he is the most irritating player in the history of Halo.
Yeah, he's just that guy.
Were you able to watch his 1v1 at all? It's just...
No, I wasn't.
He just gets away.
He just gets away.
Makes players angry.
He's just really good at evading, evading bullets that are hitting his body.
And it's more important in Halo 4 than it has been in prior Halos. It's key.
And by the way, flag for the blue team for Severance has been pulled one more time by Ambush. Bear that in mind. So it seems like Heinz is actually going to have the flag in his possession, but he's going to get taken out right away.
About to be 3 down. Yep. Great play at the overshield by Ambush. They are able to get it. I think that's probably going to seal the game, especially when you drop in the flags in your hand.
Yep, exactly. So Pistola's going to be creeping around the side here. He's going to check around the corner with that Flagnum, but I think this is going to be there was a flag pull. There was a flag pull here. This is going to be intense.
Yeah, and for those of you that are not aware, this game cannot end at the 15-minute mark until that flag is returned.
Yep, and it seems like the flag is going to be returned here. We might end up seeing return. Never mind. It is not going to get returned, actually. Both flags are going to be down 4 seconds. 4, 3. Oh, they picked it up again. That was going to be goofy. Clutch pickup there by him.
Yeah, and this is definitely, I mean, we're either going to go to a much longer game here if they cap, or this is going to end in the next probably 15 seconds or so. We'll see how it goes.
Yeah, we'll see how all this unfolds here, guys. Of course, who has the flag? So Goofy has the flag for Severance. Enable has the flag for Ambush. And I'm really looking, actually, it's going to be 2 down right now for Ambush. Heinz, last man standing here to defend Enable.
Yeah, this is an interesting spot for Goofy. I mean, typically you want to be up in the base. It's a little bit safer, less angles to be shot from, but Goofy is standing right out on the edge there, just putting shots across.
Yeah, you know, Goofy's, he's reckless. He's a reckless dude. He has no cares. And Gabriel, by the way, with this, oh wow, he missed with the railgun there. Did not expect that one as he gets taken out. Heinz now with the flag here for the guys in Ambush. Goofy still holding it. And we're going to be in overtime, guys. We're going to extra time.
And Formal is pushing in with the railgun here.
There you go.
That might be the return.
All right, well, we're going to see 3, 2, 1, and that's it. That's the return, and that's GG.
And I'm not sure if that came through the mics there, but Pistola just stood up and yelled, "We gave you hopes to crush your dreams."
No, he said, "We gave you a little hope
to crush your
dreams."
Oh, that was amazing. But we are going to hop to a commercial break. When we come back, I believe it's going to be Golden Boy and Gandhi doing game 2. We're kind of hopping in and out, doing a little rotating.
Just like a little casting
cornucopia.
All right, well, we're going to be right back. Maven, you're the bomb. I'll see you tonight. And we will talk to you guys later. Don't go anywhere. Game number 2 coming up next here in this grand final matchup at AGL 9. See you after this.
Only 6 o'clock in the morning and my heartbeat is out of control. 10 minutes into boarding, feels like I'm about to explode. Time for the ride up, tension started to swirl. I can't believe I'm gonna free fall from the top of the world. Senses peaked with a crazy anticipation. Feeling like this, tell me how the hell can I be patient? Jumpsuit rig, Google helmet all in place. Double checking just in case. I'm elated, baby, freedom one green light away. And I just can't wait.
Every time you wanna feel freedom in your life, just go skydiving, baby, go skydiving, yeah. Every time you wanna feel freedom in your life, just go skydiving, baby, go skydiving, yeah.
Spread my wings, time to fly. One step out, all it takes for me to touch the sky. So amazing, so liberating. 12,000 feet, AGL, so breathtaking. Belly down, box me now. 4 minutes of pleasure without any spark of distraction around.
Large Advils.
Yep. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. This is Gandhi. You should have been welcoming me back, but Gandhi alongside Golden Boy. How are those things, buddy?
Oh, I'm doing good. I'm doing good. So is our history going to live on here?
Well, the last game was pretty cool.
It was not that bad.
I feel very underdressed next to you.
I do. Hey, all right. Thank you. That was crazier. That was literally all crazier because he's crazy in Dominican. So we are going to have this game coming up. It's going to be, what do we have right here?
Team Slayer on Abandon.
Oh, love Team Slayer on Abandon. I may be like the only person that likes it. I don't know. I mean, I know that was like a sarcastic, it's so fun from you, but I love Team Slayer.
Oh, no, I know. I genuinely like this game.
Yeah.
It's actually genuinely amusing to watch. The thing that's cool about it is we do have the Sniper Top Gold, we have the Overshield in the middle, scatter shot back on the beach, and then sometimes that railgun drops in 3 minutes.
Yeah, so that's always a fun thing to watch.